Good morning, YouTube. Fat Cat coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be talking about colognes. And if you're new to this channel, which you probably are, you might also recognize me from my other YouTube channel, Fat Cat Watch Collector. And I have about 1,700 subscribers on that channel. It's been pretty successful. It's been a lot of fun talking about watches, and I basically do kind of short show and tells on watches. There are other videos up there like my cars and other things that I'm into, and the channel started to get a little confused. The bulk of the content is about watches, and when I wanted to experiment a little bit, I've been getting involved in colognes lately, and I'm kind of obsessed with this now. And I just wanted to start creating videos because I think it's really neat to kind of share colognes, and it's a little bit more difficult than sharing or doing a show and tell on a watch. And I'm not an expert. I don't have an expert nose when it comes to reviewing these things. But I'm just gonna kind of do what I do with my watch reviews. Just kind of keep them simple. Give you my best opinion of the colognes, or if it was a watch, whatever. Just give you kind of just a regular average guy's opinion on this kind of stuff. And I talked to a lot of my other subscribers, which are up to 1,730 now, I believe, on the other channel. And a lot of them didn't seem to mind mixing colognes and watches. But I had so many other videos on there too, like my cars and other things that I'm into. I don't want the channel to get confused. It should be Fat Cat Watch Collector. It should really be about watches. So it was easy enough to just create another channel. The only downside is that a lot of these videos, my loyal subscribers may not stumble upon these videos until they really, unless they get into it, or I let them know about it. Which I might do something like that, maybe a link to the to this channel on the other channel. It's nice to take advantage of the kind of the following I've got. 1,700 people is a lot to check out your videos, especially when you just upload. You guys get an email that I upload a new video. So with that out of the way, with that being said, that's what this channel is going to be about. We're going to give it a test run. It's if I find that nobody's watching the videos based on the search, I can always go and upload them to the other channel. Even though I know the subscribers don't really mind, I just think it confuses the channel. Maybe someday I'll change it to maybe more than just a Fat Cat Watch Collector. Maybe rename it to something a little broader. But what I like about the Fat Cat Watch Collector, it's very specific to really Invicta watches and Android watches like the one I'm wearing now. So enough of my rambling. This is going to be kind of like my welcome video, so I'll make sure that in every other video I don't ramble on like this. I'll just say check out the welcome video, which I'll upload a different one at a later date. But let's begin. That's a little bit about me, a little bit about my other channel, what I do, and I started getting involved in colognes a couple weeks ago, really. I've always worn kind of what they call my signature scent, which is the Periel's 360, the aqua bottle. And I've worn it for like 20 years, and so I've bought other colognes, and I have over 30, I think 20, 30 colognes right now. So I figured, why not just do some videos about those? And what I've been getting into lately is like these niche colognes, like the Creeds and like the Tom Ford stuff. And a lot of these colognes smell really, really unique and very, very different. And so I wanted to get something that was a little bit more. I guess here's where the journey started with this. I wanted to get a cologne that smelled a little bit more well, I shouldn't say masculine, but they're sensitive, very masculine. Tobacco, booze, wood, kind of this earthy, very, very strong scent. It's the best way I could describe it. And I've been looking at a brand for a while now, and it was cheap. And what I want to share these videos is because a lot of these videos aren't really going to necessarily be about me showing you a 250 bottle of cologne. It's going to be about what you can get, which is kind of similar. And they're kind of like colognes, a lot of them. Clones of colognes. And a lot of them, in some respects, are even better than the original. And again, it's very subjective. That's very opinionated. I mean, it's something that a cologne that I may like, you may not, and it just depends on what you like. But that doesn't stop me from going ahead and sharing it with you. So anyway, this cologne I picked up is made by a brand called Remy Latour. And it's like your drugstore, kind of your cheapy cologne. And what I've been really into lately is these inexpensive colognes, because not a lot of people wear them, and they smell really, really unique. And now some of them, I mean, I picked up one the other day. It didn't really smell that great, so I returned it. But the one we're going to talk about today is, onto the review here, is one by Remy Latour. This is called their cigar line. And they're supposed to have a lot of tobacco hints. And when I first started looking into tobacco-based colognes, I was like, gosh, what's that going to smell like? I don't want to smell like I've been smoking. They don't smell like that at all. They don't smell like burned tobacco leaf. They smell like if you were to walk into a cigar shop, that sweet, aromatic, A lot of vanilla-based, creamy kind of cologne. That's the best way I can describe this stuff. So I got the original cigar, which is, I'll put up another review on that one at a later date. This one I just wanted to touch on today because this is like my new favorite cologne. And this one here is called Remy Latour Cigar Black Wood. Here's the tin it comes in. Now, if you're watching my watch videos, you know I don't get involved too much on showing you, the container, but I will just show it because some people care about it. This is the container. It's a metal tin. I picked this up for about $20 on eBay. 100 milliliters, 3.3 ounces. And I'm just going to read you a little bit about, let's see here. Well, it's probably easier if I read it off the website. So let me just show you the container first. Okay, you get this red velvet on the inside. I mean, a nice presentation for $20. It's really amazing that they could turn a profit with this kind of stuff. Remy Latour is a brand out of France. Of course, this is a French-made cologne. And this is the bottle, okay? And they have their whole cigar kind of theme where it looks like a pack of cigars. The black wood has the silver band around it here. And then your sprayer's right on top. So this stuff is, I have to tell you guys, this stuff is amazing. And I first got the cigar, the original cigar, because I read a lot of really positive reviews about it on one of the review websites out there. And I mean, of like 200 people, most were pretty happy with it. And so I said, well, I liked the first one so much. It was such a manly scent with that tobacco and just the freshness of it. And you just smell really just very sophisticated. So I picked this one up, the Black Wood, and I watched a video review from a guy named Baps. He's got an awesome channel too. Definitely a much better nose than I have. So a lot of the clones I picked up are thanks to Baps' channel. And check him out, Baps Fragrance Reviewer. And he's pretty funny to watch. I like his channel a lot. So that's the plug for Baps. But he did a review on this one and then the Black Oud by Remy Latour. And I tell you, based on his review, what he says, based on his nose, and I've never smelled any of the Tom Ford stuff. It's a very expensive cologne. You're looking at $250, $300 for like an ounce, I think it is. Based on his review of this, I went ahead and picked it up. And let me tell you, this stuff is awesome. I've never smelled any of the Tom Ford stuff, but I can tell you, I mean, this is a very, very unique cologne. The first time I wore it, I've been going to the same bar for like years now, pretty religiously. I'm a regular there. And I've never really got a compliment on a cologne ever. And the first day I wore this, the bartender there was like, "Ooh, you smell really good." And didn't ask what I was wearing, but it was a compliment getter right then and there. And ever since I wore this, I've gotten a few more compliments. Let me go ahead and spray it on. And again, I apologize. It's the first video like this. I've never reviewed a cologne before, so you just have to kind of bear with me, okay? So let's go ahead and put it on. It's got a really nice sprayer. Let it dry down a little here. The best way I can describe this cologne, you have the tobacco in it, very masculine, not floral at all. The best way I can describe this cologne is that you have the tobacco and you have almost like a creamy, slight vanilla, almost like a chocolatey flavor. And there is no chocolate in it. I'll read to you while this dries down exactly what it has in it off their website. Okay, the overview of this scent is they refer to it as compositions of the fragrance offers luminous accords of grapefruit in the very top, along with an aromatic blend of myrrh, M-Y-R-R-H, and lavender. Now, I don't really smell the lavender in that. Here's what they say. They say the dry down accentuates masculinity with a combination of oriental notes made of cedarwood, patchouli, gallic wood, and tonka bean. Now again, I've never smelled any of those flavors by themselves or any of those spices by themselves, so it's very difficult for me to tell you, exactly what notes I'm picking up. I'm just giving you my best description of what I smell. Then of course, this is the scent pyramid. Okay, now I'm going to try not to screw up these names because I really can't pronunciate some of them. They said bergamot, grapefruit, saffron, and nutmeg are the top notes. Middle notes are lavender, violet, coconut. I can get the coconut, and M-Y-R-R-H. If you know how to say it, pronounce that, go ahead and drop a comment. Base notes are cedarwood, patchouli, gaiac wood, and tonka bean. The scent family, the trend, is woody and spicy. And I can definitely, if I didn't butcher that enough, I can definitely tell you it's a spicy cologne. You can smell the spice in it. You can smell the vanilla, and you have a kind of chocolatey, very warm smell. This would be great in wintertime. which the temperature is changing now. It's been getting cooler. I've been wearing it quite often, and I tell you, it is really an amazing cologne. And I definitely recommend picking up a bottle of that. If you're going to pick it up, I would think the best place to get is eBay. That's where I haven't been able to find it locally, although you might find it locally. I'm not sure if Walmart carries it or anything like that. But definitely an awesome, awesome cologne. Very, very unique in the way it smells. And I'm telling you, again, you kind of have to trust my judgment on that, or trust my nose on this. It's very difficult to listen to a guy talk about a cologne when you can't smell it. But definitely, I've been doing some blind buys where I didn't smell this when I got it. And I tell you, it's an amazing juice right here. And I'll definitely be picking up a second bottle of this because it's going to be one I'll be wearing quite often. A couple of the other ones that they make are Cigar, the original Cigar. I'll put a video up on that shortly. And then, of course, you have the Black Oud. Now, based on Bap's review of this, okay, and he smelled a lot of different colognes, this cologne right here is one of the best colognes of Tom Ford's Black Oud. I always get the name screwed up. And so, I mean, from what his review says, that passing by someone, if you were wearing this on the street and you said you were wearing Tom Ford Black Oud, they would not be able to tell the difference. So you do have, like I said, a lot of these cologne manufacturers coming up with clones of niche scents, which are very, very expensive, and I can never rationalize $300 for a bottle of cologne. Not when you get something that smells this good, a compliment getter, for 18 to 20 bucks. And I've seen as low as 15. So, I mean, that's kind of like what we're going to be talking about, is cheapy colognes that you get a lot of scent for your money. This stuff is amazing, no doubt. I don't know what else I could say about it. It's really fantastic. I definitely recommend it. A couple of the other colognes I'm going to be reviewing. Again, I'm going to review the Remy Latour Black Oud, which is an amazing scent too. Very, very different than this. When I first put on, I just was not sure, but once it dries down, it smells amazing as well. Really, of all the colognes I purchased in the last several weeks, I have to say that this one's my favorite. And the Remy Latour brand it makes such unique masculine scents that, like I said, I picked up 3 of them. I'm happy with all 3. The other one I'm going to pick up is Cigar Commander, and the other one is a 20th anniversary Remy Latour cigar. That's going to be next on the list. I've been so happy with the way that these things smell. And right now I'm just getting that warm, creamy, like chocolatey flavor. I mean, you smell like you came out of a I don't know, like a tobacco shop where they're cooking like brownies or something. I have no idea. So folks, that's my 2 cents on Remy Latour's Black Oud Cologne. I'll go ahead and show it to you again with the container. Again, if you like the video, please subscribe to the new channel. If you don't, tell me how I can improve them, because I'm new to reviewing colognes. I'm trying to keep it simple like I did my watch videos. Yeah, man, I mean, check it out. Definitely, this is one of the best blind buys I purchased. Of all the colognes I purchased in the last several weeks, I only had one that I picked up from a local, like a TJ Maxx, Ross kind of store. And I did end up returning it because it was called, I think, Back to Black, something like that. And it was overwhelming lavender, and I don't like lavender. This one here has it, but you don't smell it. And if it's in there, if you can smell it, it's very, very light. So there it is. Again, Remy Latour's Black Oud, a Tom Ford Black Oud clone of a clone. Worth every penny. This juice right here, I mean, I would have paid 50 bucks for it. It's that unique, smells that good. So if you're interested in this cologne, go ahead and go to fatcatwatch.com. Help support the channel. I'll be putting up a separate link on there specifically for this Remy Latour cologne in the description. But for now, if you see the video, just go ahead and go to Fat Cat Watch and search through the site for just click any eBay ad and help support the channel. And remember, subscribe to my other channel as well. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.